Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of FoolCraft. I have been busy. Sorry about the throat. A busy boy. There's something over there that we'll talk about later. I had some fun with a good old friend, Doc M77 today. And we made a little exchange, but we'll deal with that in a moment because there are some pressing issues we have to talk about. Good and bad news. Well, potentially bad news, okay? First of all, people want the floor changed. I think we're going to do carpet in here. Probably leave this as like hardwood, but this will be like carpet. So I have some gray flowers here growing. And let's actually see. I've got a couple of bones. We could bone meal that up. That's 12, right? Yeah. So we could grow these bad boys. Bang, bang, bang. Very good. So we can get some gray wool out of this. And actually, I wonder what happened. I gotta shear it. Dang it, I broke one. There's a flower. Okay, that's all good. Let's leave those for the moment though, okay? And let's get, oh yeah, lots of those. Now, here's the important thing. I can't dye the sheep with this. That would make life a lot easier, but you know what's real easy to do? Make gray dye. So that will probably be what we end up doing. Let me check this text. My wife is leaving me. Not a divorce. Just heading out of town for a little bit. Okay, so yeah, probably like a gray carpet in here. I think that would just mesh nicely with everything else we got going on. But I did some more work on the kitchen, a little bit. Added some other pieces, found some new cabinet blocks that I kind of liked. There was a microwave I liked as well, but it wasn't fitting in very nicely anywhere. It wasn't playing nicely with anybody. But yeah, I put some other pieces on here, and it's nice. It's looking nice. I also, off camera, added some tile, which helps kind of darken the place out. The roof is a little, or the ceiling is a little bit dull, and I'm still doing some searching. You know, in some kitchens, especially on the rustic side of things, you might find it's like a tin ceiling, and the tin is like pressed. You know what? I'm not even going to be able to know what to search for there. But it's got like a design printed into it. So we might do that across the ceiling. That could be kind of cool. I've added some transition strips here. Don't look at this. This is just not playing nicely. As a matter of fact, we can probably fix that fairly easily right now. Transition strips are just, it's something in the construction world where you have two different floor types that meet up to each other. You have to make kind of a smooth transition there, and this kind of helps with that. So I think that looks nice. So yeah, everything's cool though. I think we're in a fairly good spot. Trying to eat all these berries so I can get them out of my inventory. But we're gonna mess with something today that we haven't quite messed with yet. Before we do that, I want to check up on this next level because I've been happy with how everything's going below, but I think, yep, dang it, man. That's a problem. Do you know why that's a problem? Yeah, that's a problem. Unless we intend on doing everything in the upstairs out of chisel and bits, we're not going to be able to place anything. I don't know if that's good or not. And you know how close we are from being able to do that? Let me show you how close. Let's take the ceiling out over here. We'll just take it out like right here. Hopefully we get a full block in there. We are like one block too high. One little pixel, maybe 2 pixels too high. So that sucks a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. This is just, there's a lot of just figuring out to do, and we'll figure something out. You know, that's actually kind of a nice little decoration, that thing. But we'll let that dirt despawn. We don't care about him so much. Here's what we're going to mess with, though. I'm very excited to dive into this. There's more to this Chisels and Bits that we haven't really toyed with just yet. And I think I have everything I need for it. Boom. And boom. This is a chiseled fluid bit tank. Hello. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, I'm so glad my inventory is a disastrous mess. Let's go grab some water. Where's the closest water? I guess this is not the closest, but this will have to do. Right over here. We'll grab a little bucket, and we'll start messing with this a little bit. There's some really fun things we can do. And then after this, we'll go check out Doc and Past B-Dubs and see how they're doing. Okay, so we'll get a little closer to where our storage and stuff is, because I imagine I got some pretty empty bit bags here, so we're good. So we put that guy down. We've got that little tap there. Let's put some water in there. Now you can do this with lava. I don't know if there's any other liquid you can do it with, but let's just grab this. And from what I've seen, you can't do like, I could just hit this block. You've seen me do it, and I'd get every bit out of that block. With this, I've got it to that setting, but you have to right click, and it gives me 64. Let's see. Are those going into the bag now? Does it say water anywhere? Water? I don't know. Let's just grab a bunch, though. Let's try to grab the whole block. Does it say water in there? I guess I'm not seeing it. I don't know what bag it's going into. This one? I really don't know where it's going, but it's going somewhere. Let's just get it all. Just right-clicking to get everything out of there. I guess that's the best way to do it. But there's some very... Oh, do this. I also did something with Iskallium that you'll see later in the week that's going to be very, very fun. But now, I mean, you're already imagining, right? The possibilities. It's going to be good. So let's take this and let's go into this and turn it to add. Oops. Place. Yes. Okay. So we'll go, you know, this is quarried stone on top of quarried stone. Maybe we use something else. Maybe we use not cobble. Maybe we do for, like, you know, we're in Minecraft, so we'll use cobble. Could be cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do a 3 wide. Let's make it. Is that a good size? No, let's make it a little bigger. Maybe 4. 4 by 4? Yeah, that could be good. Now let's pick a height. It's a pretty good height. I think that's good. Yeah, it's just like regular building in Minecraft, but okay, be careful with this now. Okay, yes, connected. And this is probably not going to stay. I'm just doing this for an example, just so you guys can see. Okay, let's put this here. Very good. And then we can grab this and do it like, careful. That. Huh? I mean, it's kind of, maybe glass would be really cool. Glass would be really cool, actually. But you could put a little liquid inside of the thingies. How sick is that? Let's actually try to remove the corners. That make it look a little nicer, probably. Make it look round. I tested one out, and I did a little better job than this, I think. But even still, that's pretty sick, ain't it? There's about some other things atmospherically that we can do. Where I was thinking, like, oh, where can we do it? Let's do it over here. Okay, so if we go, let's put it on replace now. And if we go like here and here And here. Yeah. Now we can kind of mess this up a little bit. Pull this back. Watch what's going to happen here, guys. This is really sick looking. If you really invest the time to do something like this, it can look really cool and be pretty immersive. I feel like nighttime's coming. I knew it! Stinking nighttime. Bleh. Ruin my day every day. You can even pull this out a little bit here. Pull this out. You see how it's changing the grass around. It's changing the grass into a chisel piece. But this is really cool. And then you get like a little bit of a little water puddle thing. How sick is that? I gotta go to sleep, don't I? I feel like I really need to go to sleep. Please, please go to sleep, B-dubs. Don't let the little baby zombie come after you again. That stinking guy ruin my day every day. Tell you what, he's the worst. And let's do just a little bit more to get this puddle shape just looking a little more natural, huh? Get some of this out. Knock out a couple of those. Maybe even a little bit right there. Oh, yeah. A little bit of a puddle. That is so sick. I love it. And maybe a little jog out right there. Okay, and then let's see if we can't. I guess, who knows how much dirt we have, but let's just grab a full dirt block. Very fine. And then there's the dirt right there. We can then kind of wrap this in some dirt and grass. And you get a really cool, immersive looking puddle. Whoops. We kind of don't want to cover up like the water parts that we've already done. This is one of those things that takes some time, but if you do it and you invest the time, boy, does it look nice. But I got to go say goodbye to my wife before she leaves. As I do that, I'm going to send you over to the fun we had with DocM77. And hope you guys enjoy that. We'll come back. We'll do some more fun stuff. All right?
So, my friend, I came over to you today because everybody in the comments said, do something with beat-ups. Actually, I don't like beat-ups, and I just do it for you now.
Right. Yeah, we're just doing it for you guys. Trust us. We hate each other, don't we? Oh, jeez.
What is that?
Well, Iskal, he killed me and got a loot bag from it, and there was perfume in it, and he said it's because I stink, which I did. Have you pooped in this game yet?
Once.
You did poop. Okay. Oh, only once. Yeah. Boy, you need to eat more. Yeah, I pooped like 3 times, so it was rather embarrassing.
Grab some of that fruit basket here. I wish that you could interact with that stuff, man.
Oh, I know.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
So that was your last project here, right? You were working on the kitchen, I saw.
Yeah. Kind of messed with the DecoCraft stuff a little bit. Got away from the chisel stuff. But the chisel, dude, if you're wanting to get into it, it's dangerous, man. It's so dangerous because you start it up and then you just keep going and going and going. Oh, you just chiseled the ground. Okay. Yes, you're doing it. Now this isn't grass anymore. This is like a chisel block. But
all right.
Let's put this cobblestone down. And if you I think it's left alt should work.
Okay. Oh yeah, it brings
left
up this
alt.
whole
It brings up the
thing.
menu. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different things that you can do with that. So what I would suggest is that you just, let's see, which one is it? Let me find it. It is the one that's straight down on the circle. Same material.
Yes.
And then just blast this cobblestone.
Oh my God.
Now, what a mess you've made, huh? I got to get some wool here. And we're going, now that you have a chisel piece. Whoops, I picked up a bunch. But here's some wool.
Okay.
And then here's a crafting bench over here.
Why did you throw it in the middle of the freaking chisel?
Oh, right. That was a bad place to put it. This is the worst tutorial ever. And if you put one little bit in the middle and surround it by wool,
Yeah.
Bit bag.
Oh, bit bag.
Bit bag.
Nice. Okay.
And now you can just scoop all this stuff up easily, and it stacks them in 512 in there. So it holds a ton.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I guess I learned everything I need to know. Now it's just practice, but you know, your effort should not be in vain. As I know, you're into the DjQuads stuff. I
like DjQuads. Yeah.
Yeah. I brought some things to build you a little automated DjQuads clay production thingy-bingy.
Ooh.
And I think I got everything I need with me here. Let me get some cables.
I don't know if what I did was worth that, but the fact that you destroyed my land, I think that deserves a payment.
Yep. So we just have to wait now until they grow up. We can actually sit on the eggs to speed up the breeding process.
You're kidding me.
No, it'll help.
I'm gonna poop.
And yeah, you can just stand. You don't have to crouch.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it goes double.
Yep. And yeah, when we got them, we made some pens for them, and then I'll hook you up with a little crafting station. But yeah, we have to wait now a little bit and get this chicken bred, and we'll be back when we're done, I guess.
Perfect.
Pretty simple setup, but it will hook you up with everything but dirt. There's no dirt chicken, as I said, sadly.
I think I can handle the dirt part of things.
Yeah, that should be the easiest stuff to get. I mean, did you know we have vein miner in this pack?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
I think that is the most commented thing of people ever. Hey, you know, you got vein miner. If you mine one block without vein minering, everybody freaks out. Hey, vein miner. Okay, here we go. Now we can put the chicken in there.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Back in a minute. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook transfer nodes up to all of that, like so. And then we go into this chest.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And then we have a trash can below. Bada boom. And boom. And we make an item filter. And now we define on the item filter what cannot go in there. But maybe we should break this pipe because we will drop everything. So it's pretty simple. You have this item filter down below here, and it's blacklisted for all the good stuff you want to keep. Everything else get dumped into the trash can. And you get rid of it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so if they make like a purple egg or something like they did, and I don't want that,
yeah,
it's just gonna suck it out.
Yep. So you don't have to maintain it or anything. And then
fancy. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah. Now, yeah. Okay. We're up and running. I was confused there for a second.
21 lapis, 21 red. Well, all the red didn't go in there yet, but that's insane. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Should be working. Yeah, I think so.
And you're going to be the chicken guy. You're going to be rich.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to, chicken farming is the way to go. It's the future, man.
It is. Who would have thought? Oh, Doc, thank you. This is an amazing gift. This is the best thing I've ever received.
Better than your children?
But they're okay, but this is by a long shot better.
All right.
It's nice having friends like Doc. You know, the chisels and bits, it's a fairly easy thing to learn, but he decided that we could work out a nice exchange, and boy, did this work out well. Look at all this already. Look at all this. Holy Moses. That is producing so much. Oh my. Oh, I'm very pleased. Let's start. Oop, but gross. I don't want that. Let's put this here and then yes, and keep the rows all nice and clean. Yeah. This is awesome though. We're going to be set for all this stuff. And then the dirt, we can make the clay from the dirt. Is amazing. What a great chicken setup. Those chickens, that's pretty cool stuff. He's going to be diving very deep into the chicken stuff. You can get some insane things out of that. But back to what we're doing here. So the water, right? It's got me thinking. It's really got me thinking. My phone's going crazy right now. Turn to quiet phone. It's got me thinking. I'm thinking that I deserve a swimming pool. And let's put it over here. This seems like a good spot for a swimming pool, but we're not going to do your standard, normal, everyday swimming pool. No. We're going to do a special swimming pool. Something that you would probably never see in Minecraft, hopefully. Do I have any, like, just dirt? Like, you know, you got so much stuff at your disposal, but then you just need dirt. Oh, I know, I could vein mine, but I don't want to end up 50 feet underground. Let's somewhat lay out something here. I don't have enough blocks to do this, but I'll probably fill this land in here. So we'll stay, maybe we'll go down. We'll have stairs here, and then we'll have the pool kind of here. But I want to go in kind of a kidney shape. A kidney shape, or like infinity type shape. That's what I'm thinking. You know, if we wanted to do it modern, we just do like a rectangle, and we can make it like an infinity pool, which if you don't know what an infinity pool is, it's on one edge, there's no lip, there's no edge, and the water just kind of cascades over the edge and then gets recycled back into the system. That'd be cool for like a modern setup, but I think we're going to stick with this rustic theme out here. So we'll try to do something that stays within that, but we'll see. This is something I'll probably do off camera because it's going to take quite some time to kind of get my blocks figured out and get the get everything kind of how I want it, I think. But I'll check in with you from time to time, or if it goes along very easily, I'll just come back with you and it'll be done, okay? All right, everybody. So I said that I'd come back to you if I have, maybe we'd come back and do this and blah, 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 and talk some more. I actually did, but again, the mic did a freak out thing, and I'm just glad that that keeps happening. I don't know why it keeps happening, but yeah, the mic freaked out a little bit and it was not happy. So we're scrapping that, but we've got the pool kind of finished, and I think it looks nice. I'm going to work on some custom tree stuff here as well. I think it'll look pretty cool. We haven't really dove into the custom trees very much, and that's something that I think could look really, really good if we do it right. Just going to have to mess around and try to get things, you know, just carve out a real nice tree. But anyway, here we go. Look at this, huh? What do you think of this? I like it. We got some DjQuads stuff out here, some chairs, some tables, some umbrellas and whatnot. But we've got the pool in. Don't go underground, because then you'll see is not very thick. But that's okay, right? We got kind of like a cobblestone, which I'm not in love with the cobblestone. I wish it was a little bit darker, but honestly, overall, I mean, when you're coming up to this area, it looks nice. You know, the cobblestone is kind of the texture of Minecraft. So I just would love if it was just a little more brown, but I think it's good overall. And then we've got a sandy brick little paver thing going on here. Got a privacy fence as well, and that's why I'm putting these trees up here, because I want to add a little bit of privacy. If you have a pool, a swimming pool, you usually have it surrounded by either a fence or some nature or something like that to give you a little bit of the privacy. Do I have any grass on me? No, I don't. That's okay. We got these stone stairs, little slate stones coming down, and yeah, little waterfall there. Overall, I think it looks very, very nice. I'm going to make some adjustments to this as time goes on. I'll probably add some different type of stone textures in here to help it look a little bit nicer. Maybe get some other leaf colors, like some spruce leaves and some, they're around here somewhere. the maple leaves are kind of reddish. So we get some other colors and maybe even put some berries on them just to help it look a little bit nicer, you know? But overall, I think it's a cool looking little swimming pool, don't you? I'm pretty happy with it. So it's still got that rustic feel, you know? I might add some more stone pieces and stuff to help it feel that way, and maybe even put some more trees in to help you feel like you're more so in nature. That's kind of the idea of the rustic. So anyway, we didn't do much inside today. More so just got focused on this. I wanted to mess with the water and stuff, and I think it turned out pretty good. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. All right, everybody? Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry, once again, this one's going up late, but I think it was well worth it. Love you guys to death, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
Rockin' and rollin', rollin' and rockin', rockin' and rollin', rollin' and rockin'.